Ever wondered how Russia, once a fairly average-sized kingdom, exploded into the largest country on Earth? From the snow-covered woods of Moscow to the wild unknown of Siberia, their territorial expansion was not just impressive, it was relentless. So let's dive into how, in less than a century, Russia ballooned in size, fueled by trade, ambition, and a shocking lack of resistance. Back in the mid-1500s, Russia was under the rule of Ivan the Terrible. The guy had a reputation, sure, but he also had a vision. He wasn't just content with what he had. First, he locked down the Volga River, an absolute jackpot for trade, by defeating two powerful neighbors, the Khanates of Kazan and Astrakhan. That gave Moscow access to crucial trade routes, farmland, and peasants to tax. Basically, it kept the money flowing. But Ivan wanted more. He sent a man named Yermak Timofeyevich, leader of a rough and tough band of Cossacks, eastward to deal with neighboring states. His goal? Two things: stop raiders from harassing Russian lands and pull in fur as tribute. And at the time, fur was like oil. It was unbelievably valuable, especially in European markets. Once Yermak took the city of Siberia, where Siberia gets its name, resistance pretty much collapsed. From there, Russia steamrolled its way across the region. There weren't any superpowers in their path, so it didn't take armies or epic battles. Instead, Russia just set up trading posts and forts at key spots to collect goods and secure routes. Most of the local populations had no idea they'd suddenly become part of the Russian realm. And here's the twist: much of Siberia wasn't even mapped until the Soviet era. Russia just said, "This is ours," and everyone kind of went along with it. They did eventually bump into a serious rival, the Qing dynasty of China. And unlike the rest, the Qing weren't backing down. A brief clash led to Russia pulling back and agreeing to a treaty. Limited trade, no claim on certain lands. But that wasn't the end. Once tensions cooled off, Russia simply marched north and continued claiming territory. Because again, no one was really stopping them. By the time it was done, Russia had multiplied in size 20-fold. That massive growth gave them not just land, but serious international clout. European powers started recognizing Russian czars as emperors, and Russia went from a regional player to a global heavyweight, stretching from the Baltic Sea in the west to the Sea of Japan in the east. So yeah, Russia didn't conquer Siberia with overwhelming force or endless conflict. It did it with vision, opportunism, and a whole lot of fur. It's one of the most underrated stories of empire building in history. If you want more deep dives like this, how empires rise, fall, or simply take everything in sight, hit that like and drop your thoughts in the comments. There's plenty more where this came from.